Hello Life Path 6, welcome to your reading. Thank you for being here today. Okay, so the video is in two parts. The first part will be the main reading, and then the second part will be where I do the yes or no section of the reading. So basically I pull three cards. They could have a yes, a no or a maybe answer on them. So if you have a question, stick around for that part of the reading, okay? Now, your first card is the Devil card, but please do not worry about this. We'll go into it in more depth in a moment. Your second card you have is the Strength card, which is a beautiful card to get. And you have pulled two major arcana cards through Life Path 6. So, you know, this is turning out to be a strong reading. You have the Four of Pentacles. And then, whoa, jumping out now, the Four of Cups. We've got two fours here. Two fours, especially two fours and three fours especially, is generally when you have guides looking after you, out for you. It can even be your higher self as well. We have the Eight of Swords. And the last card you have is the Two of Wands. Right, okay, let's have a look. So we'll talk about the Devil card first. So the way I look at the Devil card, Life Path 6, is that the Devil card comes out in a reading when it's the friend who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? So when the Devil card comes through, there is generally something that is happening within your life that is kind of like, as you can see on this card here, it's like pulling the strings. Let me pull this up a little bit closer for you. You see, pulling your strings. So this could be anything from an addiction, or just, it can be as simple as becoming distracted. Allowing outside distractions to get in the way of you doing something that you want to do. So, you know, this is a general reading. I'm sure you'll know what this card means. But it's basically coming through to say to you, it is time to look at what does not serve you in your life. What is holding you back, Life Path 6? Is there anything that you can think of? And if not, is that, you know, maybe to sit and do a bit of meditation, to connect with how you truly feel about the situations you're in at the moment. That can be situations in work, relationships. But there is something around you, there's an energy around you at the minute, Life Path 6, or coming around in the coming weeks, that is going to need your attention, okay? Now, you have here in the mental body, you have the Strength, because the way I do the readings, I look at the mental body and the emotional body. So in the mental body, so the mind, you have the Strength card coming through. So it's interesting, it's come up next to the Devil card as well. So I feel this is a reminder that you have the strength to cut loose that or those who do not work for your highest good, okay? It's a reminder that you have control of your own life. You can make choices to change that which you do not want around, to change situations or change habits, you know, that you know is not for your highest good. Now, that doesn't mean that things can change overnight. Usually change is a process. So, you know, if you are in the midst of changing, you know, just keep going, because it is a process. But just to remind you, you have a beautiful inner strength inside of you. So we dig deep in, get that inner strength and carry on moving towards creating a life that you want. Now, you have the Four of Pentacles in your emotional body. We're looking at stability here, working towards acceptance of your worth as well. And I feel when you're making changes, when you have this the devil energy, the devil card energy running around, and there are changes needed to be made, or you're in the middle of making them changes, it's important to sit and remind yourself of your worth. Especially if, let's say, we'll give a generic example. So say you have decided you want to cut out chocolate, and then you find yourself, you've not had chocolate for a week, and then you find yourself buying yourself some chocolate cake. The Four of Pentacles is reminding you not to beat yourself up. So not to be like, oh, I'm a failure, I can't do anything, and beat yourself up. To remind yourself that you're worth it. And also, change comes in bit. Sometimes you can take 2 steps forward or 1 step forward and 2 steps back, but that doesn't mean that you're not achieving. It's a process. We have from direction from spirit for you, you have the Four of Cups. When the Four of Cups comes up, it's generally about, it's a time to meditate, because the Four of Cups can be to do with missing opportunities and frustration and boredom. And you're being reminded from spirit to connect with yourself, because deep down you have all the answers for anything you're looking for. The answers do truly lie within you. Spirit is also reminding you, life path 6, to remember to have an attitude of gratitude. So basically focus on the good things in your life, and yeah, the things you're not completely happy with, just do what you can do to change them, but try to keep your attention on the positives in life. A good way to do this is to write down 3 things that you're grateful for every morning, and then at night time write down 3 things you're grateful for in that day. It can be something as simple as having your favourite cup of coffee in the morning, or it could be something more than that. It depends on what you do and what you're grateful for, but it's here to remind you to have that attitude of gratitude. Now, your inner strength here that's come through life path 6 is the 8 of Swords. And, this card talks of freedom. And this has come through to let you know that you have the freedom to remove these self-limiting belief systems, okay? And to change the way you see yourself. She's looking in the mirror, and she's, in this card, she's seeing herself as somebody who's bound by, we look at the crows here as being the sword, so the mind, somebody who's bound by their thoughts. So it's a reminder that your inner strength is that you can change any self-limiting belief systems that you may be working on at the minute. Change will come. I do feel this word coming through quite strong, change. Like life path 6, you're working towards changing aspects in your life. Now we have the 2 of Wands as your final card, but I'm going to pull another card for you before we finish this spread, another tarot, because I'm feeling called to life path 6. So this is about making plans for the future, and it's also making progress. So just watch that you don't get stuck in nostalgia, in the old way of doing things. It's time to move in a new direction, okay? With the 2 of Wands here. And also, for some of you, it could be travel. You could be wanting to travel. So it's just giving you that encouragement. Make them plans. Traveling is like one of the best things ever. They say that knowledge comes from traveling. We learn a lot from it. So if you're thinking about making travel plans, you're being encouraged to do so. Life path 6. Now I want to pull one more card to just go over this devil card again and see if we can get some more information. Okay. Right, the Magician. Okay, so another strong card, life path 6, coming through for you. The Magician card. So we have the Devil and the Magician card, and the Magician card is you creating your own reality. So again, it's reminding you that you're not bound by somebody else pulling your strings, or past habits pulling your strings, or old ways of thinking setting limitations. You have the ability to manifest life path 6, the life that you want. It is within you. Okay, so the Magician as well is fast moving energy. So this shows me that you are going to be able to move out of this energy, this devil energy. It is going to be shifting, it is going to be moving. But what you have to remember is that you hold the key. Okay, you are the magician in your own life path 6, and any changes, it is you who ultimately makes them changes. Okay, so that was the, let me, before we move on, let me pull you an angel and ancestors card for a little bit of extra guidance, life path 6. Fire guardian, ignite your passions. Okay. So that was the first part of the reading. If you're not staying for the yes or no section, then I want to say thank you very much for watching thus far. I appreciate you being here. I wish you the best of luck. Until the next reading. Right, okay, so for those that are still with me, we're going to move into the pick a pile section. So the yes or no section. So please get a clear message. The clearer you can get the message, because it is a yes or no answer. So it needs to be a very clear question. Sorry. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. You can also life path 6, if you don't like the answer that you get, you can have a look into that and see, just sit with it, sit with how you truly feel about the answer you get. Okay, and remember, the answers are not set in stone, they can change, energy can shift and change. Okay, so we've turned that now. The first one is a yes. I don't know if I give you enough time then to choose a card. I hope I did. Okay, the second card is a no, and the third card is a yes. Okay, so thank you very much, Life Path 6, for watching today. I wish you the best of luck. Until the next reading, take care. Bye.